Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to the Curious Expedition. Let's get back out there. So what did we learn last time? Well, the number one thing, I think, is that I was overconfident after 2 wins. Just not not aware of my own mortality enough. No, we have to really be thinking about where we're going to be getting our sanity from. We cannot just go out there. That's something that you can get away with on the lower difficulty levels. It just does not work here. Alright, so let's begin this expedition. Brother Alexander wants us to take him to a village. For some reason, we gain standing when we deliver the missionary to the village, despite the fact that I have to imagine a lot of villages were not too receptive of this nonsense. Alright, well, let us deliver the missionary. So we are at 3 standing. Chief is a compulsive talker who told us about the preeminent landmarks to look upon in the region, including a holy shrine. We are going to trade with them, of course. Ooh, they have an elephant tusk. We want both of these very much. So they're looking at 25 value here. I think that's sensible. There's no way we're going to need 5 torches this expedition, and this is 90 funds. Which is good, because I don't think you get any funds for delivering the missionary. If you get the Dare Illimaid quest to pick up and return his wife, you get a ton of funds after doing that successfully. If you get the other ones, the other beginning quests, I don't think you do get any funds. So I'm happy to see this. Water buffaloes or donkeys? Let's get a water buffalo. Missy Marks. That's an adorable name for a water buffalo. And then we're at 3 standing. We may as well rest. Oh, no, we don't actually need... pardon me. We don't actually need that much standing, or that much sanity. But it's just not wise to not refill when we have the opportunity. Alright, let's ride the water buffalo in case we get in trouble. The water buffalo's combat die is actually quite good. I mean, a lot of the animal combat dice are pretty good. I think I've said at some point, like, man, this donkey, whatever, it just has 2 damage hooves. But actually, a die that has 4 faces that do 2 damage is pretty solid. Alright, we don't have really anything worth trading for, and neither does he. We don't have anything worth trading, he doesn't have anything worth trading for. I guess we can get more whiskey, but I don't have anything that I want to get rid of. No, we're fine. So this is a shrine. I don't know what this is. Let's go find out. Ah, it's a stone statue. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So taking anything from the stone statue gives you -2 standing. If you're going to take anything, there's no reason not to take everything. Who do I want to level? Let's hold off on it for a moment. So we need to expend some food here. I guess we'll start with the berries. The berries have no consequence. The coca leaves can obviously cause some serious stuff to occur, and the whiskey will make people alcoholics with incredible rapidity. Alright, so what do we got? We got a mysterious egg. That's actually really good. Oh dear. We must flee now. I'm gonna... Okay, nobody got alcoholism. Okay, whew, we got out of the gorilla's aggro radius. Alright, some big cracks. So it's going to raise mountains up, I think, which I'm fine with. Yeah. Oh, I was fine with. They have created a wall. Do we have to just leave? Uh-oh, I think I may have doomed us. Well, not doomed us, but I think I may have doomed us to have a low score. That's kind of the same thing. Alright, no alcoholism. Woohoo. Woohoo indeed. The only way that we could possibly still get to the Golden Pyramid, which is over here somewhere, it's in one of these spaces, is by going around here. We can see that these spaces are forested because we can see their edges, so we can go around here. But it's going to be a difficult trek. I suppose it's possible Let's try going down this way, actually. We have to engage in the use of some coca leaves here. A wonderful revitalizing tea. Wow, how's that for luck? No alcoholism and no negative effects from the coca. Okay. Damn it, we're out of sanity. Well, this is going to be exciting. We have to get to this hill. Once we get to this hill, everything's going to become so much easier. Please be a camp point. Yes, it is. Alright. The adventure was taking its toll on the animal companions, too. At tea time, I heard a loud scream. Chauncey Langdon had been bitten and was bleeding from an unsightly leg wound. He was urging me to take the appropriate measures against the animal responsible. It was obvious that Missy Marks was the culprit, as she was still growling aggressively towards the group. I could see blood dripping from her muzzle. No, I'm not going to butcher the water buffalo. Butcher you first. Okay, here we go. A camp point is good. This is good for us. Especially since it is going to heal his wound. Exhaustion was wearing us down. It was difficult to ignite the fire, depressingly so. There was an argument amongst two of our trek comrades. Bakusudaji... Wow, I didn't read our people's names beforehand. Bakusudaji out of her mind and blamed Chauncey Langdon of stealing a personal item. He probably did. I had to do something before the situation escalated. We just lost loyalty on this guy. But also, I kind of don't like him very much. Yeah, search him. We searched through the personal belongings of Chauncey Langdon and, to my dismay, found the stolen property, which we returned to the rightful owner. Chauncey Langdon insisted that someone had planted them on his person and was furious about the whole situation, or pretending to be furious about the whole situation. Yeah, so he's angry, but I don't care. We might fire him. Who needs him? Alright. So we can rest one more time. How much is it going to take? It's going to take 35 sanity to get here, so we ought to refill. We ought to go all the way up. I took great pleasure sitting by the crackling fire and used the idle time to record our recent adventures in my travel journal. I noticed Bakusudaji observing me with wanton eyes. Damn, I don't know what she's saying right now, but it, You know, listen, I'm not opposed to the idea. Alright, so let us... Up, and Bakusudaji started a big fire. Started a big fire in the direction we have to go in. Thanks for that. Crap. Well, we're not getting first. Let's just wait. I don't want to run through the fire. There's a chance of really bad stuff happening when you do that. A tortoise has hatched from the egg. Chauncey Langdon, you might get replaced by a turtle. I'm trying to wait for the fire in this space to burn out. Why is it taking so long? Let's add the tortoise to the track. Mr. Macy. Mr. Macy the tortoise. So here's a question. Do we fire Chauncey Langdon or do we fire Miss King? The tortoise has more carrying capacity and more HP than the donkey. Let's dismiss the donkey. I changed my mind. Screw this guy. He's all angry and stuff. We don't need him. And look at all this carrying capacity. Seriously, this is the longest... This fire has been burning in this space for like 10 days now. Gain a level. Look at all this inventory space. What is going on with this fire? Burn the space out. Oh my god. At this point, there's no point in running through it. Okay. But of course, every place in the destination area has been... Actually, it has reduced our sanity cost for traveling here. That's kind of cool. Okay, our vessel awaits. So we'll climb back up here. We'll make one more rest. What do you mean minus 10 sanity? I wasn't in the fire. Alright, we got plus 10 fame from noticing some stars. Bakusudaji shook her head at my strange behavior. We gotta get a way of communicating with her. How's this adventure going to work if we can't even speak to each other? Alright, so how... Like, if we wanted to just sprint back to the boat, it would be 104. And there's no way between here and there to regain sanity. Also, it's going to be 33 days of travel. I wish it would let us see... I know he's going to get there in one day. I wish it would let us see how many days he has. I'm going to rest again. We're going to full. Bakusudaji started singing a strange song. While the melody was initially a little difficult to follow, we soon simmered down and looked upon the starry sky as the singing soothed our minds. Before we called it a night, Bakusudaji stood by the campfire and prayed for us. Huh. Weird. Alright. So we have... Yeah, so we're getting third. I can get back to the village. We have -4 standing, though. I'm not sure that going to the village and resting is really feasible. No, they'll let us stay. At -4, they'll let us stay. So that means we only have to move once while out of sanity. Oh god, the gorilla's trying really hard to be in the way. Okay. It aggroed on us, but it did so from far enough away that we can just run from it. Come on, no event. Okay, woo. Let us rest in the village. Okay, they want a gesture of goodwill. That's understandable. Here, take all of this stuff that's not worth anything. All the stuff we have that's not incredibly valuable to us is what I mean by that. Deal. I reject your offer of a feast that involves eating my animal companions. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Okay, and now the fleeing. Now we make for fleeing. Are we going to beat her? Okay, we did. So we got third. Alright, the mountains posed a little bit of an issue, but we managed to make it through. It was very, very lucky for us that there was a camp point where there was one, because we would have been... I'm doomed. Honestly, we would have been doomed without that. Alright. What is the name of the buffalo? No, that's not the buffalo's name. Oh, this is interesting. So Black Market and Polyglot are both incredibly powerful. I think... Oh, man. This is tough. So Black Market obviously allows us to get weapons, which are desperately needed. And it also will probably allow us to access to the campsite, which is one of the better things you can buy, in terms of allowing you to actually survive expeditions. But Polyglot is such a good source of sanity, and we really... You know what, I have a bunch of money. Let's do it. Let's black market. If we get the campsite, that's a lot like getting Polyglot, except, you know. Ah, jeez. Really, we're in last? Alright, gift. Sell, sell, sell. Gift, gift. At least gets us out of last. It doesn't even get us into first, though. It doesn't even get us into second. Jeez. Alright, I can see that we're going to have a tough one ahead of us. Deadly Drylands has a temple and a village and a mission. I'm a lot more excited about missions than I used to be. Let's go for this one because I want the temple. That's the rightmost of the hexagons. The temple gives somebody in your party a permanent improvement. Alright, a military chap approached me and spoke of a deserter who had taken to hiding in a native village. I will do what I can to make this man face justice. I do not want a traitor or a cultist over any of my crew members. And let's purchase equipment. So, what do we have access to here? Actually, not that much stuff. But we did not get access to a campsite, which makes me very sad. Alright, let's bring water balloons. I love those. Or water balloons? Weather balloons. Let's bring weather balloons. I love those. I like marbles a lot. We're gonna need some dynamite. You always need some dynamite. As much as I would hate to have our animal handler become an alcoholic, I think we might actually need whiskey. We're gonna need these for sure. So how's that? That's a lot of Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that we have a lot of sanity in our inventory just in case things go a little awry. I feel comfortable with this. Alright, I wish we'd had some money to improve the saddles of the animals, but we'll do. We'll do okay. We'll be fine. I can't believe I'm not in first place at the end of the first expedition. That so rarely happens. Okay, what a spot to drop us off in. So, is it better to ride the turtle? Let's ride the turtle. Really? 44... Just to get out in the right direction, we have to spend 44 sanity. Alright, I'm going to go south around the mountain, even though I don't think that's as good of a path. Just because I can't afford to drop 44 sanity at this moment. Okay, a stone circle. That's a fine start. Reveal settlements, please. This is important information for us. Why is the mission all the... Oh, man, that is some distance. Alright, let's level you up. Okay, blue die. Good, good, good. So we should pick a hill and go to it. I'm going to do this one. We're saving the weather balloon for the moment. We can, for now... Please no alcoholism. Okay. We can, for now, navigate by just using the question marks and hills that we see. Alright, let's see. Ah, we found the skeletal remains of what must have been a German explorer. Ah, treasure map and some shovels and some climbing gear and some machetes. Excellent. So, 2 hills and a forest that's right here. Do I want to just wait until we're on the way back? I think that makes the most sense. There's no reason to go back to the ship right now. So we'll just hit that on the way back to the ship as we leave. It means I have to remember, I do not think inventory space is going to be a problem for the first time ever. Alright, Lieutenant Conrad, I'm afraid I might have to ask you to come with us. Alright, this is going to be a tough fight, and we're not great fighters. But we did manage to pull punctuation on him right away. That's cool. So the bleed that punctuation leaves is really pretty intense. We don't have any medical supplies. Shoot. Well, I did get stable shot. So if we can hit him for 2 damage, I think... Nope, turtle didn't get us there. Alright, I'm pretty sure that this is a 3-point bleed. Yep, it was. Okay, we actually managed to kill him in the first round. I'm pretty excited about that. Let us trade. I would love to have these jewels and also all of these berries, please. In exchange, I will give you colorful marbles. So what else do I want from them? We could just accept standing +1. We can take 2 torches. 3 torches. Yeah, you know what? Deal. We're going to rest here. They're going to try to butcher our animals. We're going to refuse. Fortunately, there's no standing penalty associated. An undercurrent of trust was reflected in the natives' mannerisms. Then they tried to make us eat people. So the question is, do I stay again? Yeah, I'm going to. Nope, we do not have the diseased child. And then we get the hell out of here. Alright, so they're gonna hate us and chase us and try to do horrible things to us, and we're going to flee. What is this? This is a gorilla? Alright. Just gonna make for this hilltop. Hopefully the gorilla won't aggro, because we can't fight it. If it does aggro, we will run away from it. Shoot. Okay, it didn't follow us very quickly. A French explorer's campsite. Beans and machetes. Awesome. Oh no, there's no way to the mission except back through gorilla country. I kind of thought we were going to be able to go around here. We do still have the dynamite, actually. I could dynamite this mountain and make a path. I think we're going to have to, because gorilla. This is why we brought the dynamite. Oh. What am I doing? Why did I do that? Why did I make you an alcoholic? I should have just eaten the damn berries. Actually, we should eat the beans first. You won't eat beans anymore. We may as well drink the whiskey now. The gorilla will eventually give up. Can't travel, can't travel. Hold up. Alright. That was easy enough. We have not found a lot of fame, though. Okay, here's something. Uh-oh. The panther's right on top of the damn... Alright, we're gonna have to fight the panther. Yeah, I don't like it, but I think we have to. I'm a little nervous about the outcome here, obviously. So we're looking for sword, if possible, on that die. Alright, so we got this. I'll take that. So shell is shield 4, and that other face, beak, is 7 damage. It's possible that we should be riding the water buffalo instead. The water buffalo is probably a better fighter. So what do we need to get on him? We need 3 more points of damage. Alright, come on, sword. Okay, we got there. And he bleeds to death. Then we take all his parts. We go here. We examine the shrine. Big cracks. Well, I don't think we can afford to not take the items, but I'm a little nervous about the huge mountains erupting and potentially blocking us. No, we did okay on this. This is fine. So let's eat some of these beans. We are going to have to rest at the mission or else we're not going to be able to get back. Which is a little bit of a shame in that resting at the mission obviously has a cost. We need to move to this space next, and then out. I don't know if we found everything here, but this feels like a pretty good move. The village hates us a huge amount. So obviously we need to get out of here pretty quickly. And we ended up not using our weather balloons, which is cool because we can save them for the next trek when we might have a harder time. So let's stay overnight. He has medical supplies. So we should trade the meat and the tooth. All these teeth are of no value to us, but are only good for trade, basically. So, deal. Alright, I would like to stay overnight 2 more times, provided we can pay for it. So he loves whiskey. A single whiskey will get us there. None of this other stuff. Oh, the food cans have a little bit of additional value. Deal. After settling in for the night, we heard some strange sounds originating from the missionary's hut. Let's ignore them. Okay. Not a soul was to be seen. We were alone. So now we have to leave, unfortunately. So, okay. It's right here, and then we'll have to probably eat some of our berries. The berries actually get removed after the expedition, so we either needed to use them for sanity or needed to use them for trade. Oh, God. Okay, we don't want to get surprise attacked here. Can we actually fight them, or do we have to run? One red die and spear, 1 red die. I think we can probably do this. Oh, beak. Oh no, this is small beak, not the good beak. Alright, well, do we want to go for this guy? He's the most dangerous one. Yeah, let's try to focus the attacks on him. I'd like to see the other faces. Okay. So, we keep these dice. We're looking for eye and hand, most ideally. Alright, that's crummy. So... we can't do sword, eye, shield, unfortunately. What do you combo with? Shield 4 out of these is pretty bad. Alright, so we're going to go sword, eye, precise attack to bring him to 2. and then quick shot him with the pistol to kill him. And then we're just going to have to take 3 shield and hope that they don't get through it. It's actually not that unlikely. Their dice are not that great for fighting. Yeah. They did manage to generate 3 shield on themselves, though. So this will break the shielding. We could headbutt one of them. We really just need sword. We want to hold I. We want sword I. Perfect. Alright, so that one's dead. And we didn't get anything off of him. That's a shame. No, a point of injury. I think that we're close enough to the end of the expedition that we don't have to worry about a wound becoming infected. Okay, so this is not awesome. But actually, you know what? This guy only has 6 health, so this is enough. We have the weakest version of each of our attacks. Cool. Free stuff. We have so much inventory space, man. Alright, let us expend this shovel, and what have we found? We found a metal cube. I still don't actually know what those do. So let's eat all the berries, because there's no reason not to eat all the berries. So do I drink a whiskey for 6 sanity, effectively? Yeah, let's not risk it. We have access to the black market, so... Unfortunately, we don't actually have that much in the way of funds coming out of this expedition. That was kind of a crummy expedition, loot-wise. We got through that pretty quickly, though. I wasn't paying attention to the sidebar here. Did we get first? Okay, that's going to help our score a lot. Look at that buffalo. Well said. Wasn't that well said? Okay, so we get a free green die. I do not have any idea what the effect of this is yet. I have not had a chance to test it while being all alone. Careerist is pretty crummy, I think. Get free green die is... You know, it's not great in a lot of circumstances, but we do have a pistol and only 1 green die to go with it. I think I'm actually going to take this. Alright, so... It looks like we'll be at first after this, after we divest ourselves of all of our gear. We'll sell this, and actually... sell this too, I think. Aha, take that. Yeah, I think we have to sell this. We actually have very, very little in the way of funds. I am nervous. Alright, well that's going to be it for this episode of Curious Expedition. Let's take a quick look at what is in our future. We did not find the temple on that last one. It was probably north of the village, which means that it was unavailable to us after I sort of made the villagers hate me. Anyway, we got some access to another temple. We'll probably actually do this one. I'm sure there's a village at least. I know it doesn't show one here, but there's very rarely a non-special expedition without a village. So, come back next time. We're headed to the magnificent jungle, and we'll see you then.